Hey, Mr. Honadell here with my 5-year-old daughter, Olivia. Say hi, Olivia.
Hi.
All right, and today we're going to read one of Olivia's favorite books. It is What If You Had Animal Teeth? Sounds pretty interesting, right? Well, this book is written by Sandra Markle and illustrated by Howard McWilliam. It's a very interesting book. Kind of makes you think, what would you do if you had specific animal teeth? Now, the first animal we're going to talk about is a beaver. Okay? So let's think about the beaver's teeth. A beaver's front teeth are shaped like chisels and are very sharp. They're perfect for biting off bark and cutting down trees. Fun fact, a beaver's front teeth have a coating that contains iron. That makes them super strong and orange. If you had beaver teeth, your front teeth would never stop growing. So you could gnaw all the tough stuff you like day after day for the rest of your life. Even this book right here. Next animal, great white shark. A great white shark's front teeth are like all its others, 2 inches long with an edge just like a steak knife. They're great for biting through super thick things like an elephant seal's skin. Fun fact about great white shark's teeth is they get a new set of teeth about every 100 days. That keeps their bite at its sharpest. Now, if you had a great white shark's teeth, you'd never have to worry about losing a tooth. There'd always be a new tooth growing right behind it, ready to slide into place. And there'd never be a gap in your bite.
Ooh.
She's going to get a lot of money from the tooth fairy. Yeah.
What if he talking?
Now, the narwhal, their front teeth do something quite strange. The right one stays small, but the left one grows longer and longer and longer to nearly 10 feet. Once it's that big, it has a new name. Instead of a tooth, it's called a tusk. Fun fact, a narwhal's long front tooth grows right through its upper lip. What would you use your tusk for if you were a narwhal? Would you poke around to find fish or fight off your enemies? Or would you feel your way through the dark parts of the ocean? Even scientists wonder what a narwhal does with its tusk. What about an elephant? An elephant's front teeth are also called tusks. A male's tusk grows between 5 and 7 inches longer each year of its life. The world record elephant tusk was more than 11 feet long. They're great for digging water holes and pulling up tree roots to munch. Fun fact, elephants are right-tusked or left-tusked, meaning they use one tusk more than the other, just like we use our right hand or our left hand more than the other. If you had an elephant tusk as your front teeth, they would be super strong too. You could easily lift and move your bed or even the family car. And no one would bully you, not even the tigers. Lifting the car.
Oh my goodness, I would want to have that too.
You'd want to have a tusk?
Yeah, because I would want to be not eaten by tigers.
You wouldn't want to be eaten by tigers, wouldn't you?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what about a rattlesnake? A rattlesnake's front teeth are called fangs. They're shaped like hooks, and the tips are like needles. They fold up just like a pocket knife when the snake closes its mouth and snap forward. That's right. And snap forward when it opens wide. Fun fact, when folded back, a rattlesnake's fangs slide inside fleshy covers. That way, the needle tips don't nick the inside of the snake's mouth. Very interesting. If you had rattlesnake's fangs, your front teeth would inject deadly venom. So your teeth would be all you'd need to fight enemies or to catch food to eat. Look at that. Nobody's going to mess with him.
The people are scared.
I would be too.
I wouldn't want to be any near him.
No. Or what about the mole rat? A naked mole rat's front teeth are shaped like shovels and are in front of its lips. They're perfect for digging the family's tunnels without getting a mouthful of dirt. Like beavers, a naked mole rat's front teeth never stop growing. Biting hard roots and bulbs wears the teeth down so they don't get too long. If you had naked mole rat's front teeth, you could move each tooth separately to the left and to the right. They'd work just like chopsticks for picking up food bite by bite.
Like that?
Just like that. Interesting. Ooh. What about the vampire bat? A vampire bat's front teeth are triangle shaped and sharp as razors. They're perfect for scooping out a bit of an animal's skin so they can lap up the blood that flows into the wound. Baby vampire bats have teeth, but for the first 4 months, they aren't strong enough to fly and hunt, so they nurse and they eat vampire bat baby food, which is blood their mothers bring up from their stomachs. Ugh, sounds interesting. If you had vampire bat front teeth, you wouldn't have to worry about them chipping. Since they'd lack a hard and animal coat, the edges would wear away easily and always stay sharp. She's cutting paper with it.
That's a good idea.
Is it?
Yeah.
What about a hippopotamus? A hippopotamus's front teeth are long, strong pegs with very sharp edges. They're powerful weapons, so opening wide to show them off helps hippos scare away their enemies, and the males to win a mate. Fun fact, because a hippo's teeth don't yellow over time, in the past they were made into dentures. So some people used to eat with hippo teeth, including the first U.S. president, George Washington. If you had hippopotamus front teeth, you'd never need to brush. Your upper teeth would grind against your lower ones, keeping them clean and white.
She threw away her toothpaste.
Why would she throw that away?
Because it's empty. Look at her teeth.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two.
What about the Bengal tiger? A Bengal tiger's front teeth are a biting six-pack, 4 sharp pegs edged by twin-pointed cones, set between its giant dagger-like canines. They're perfect for scraping feathers off birds and meat off bones. Fun fact, a mother tiger uses her front teeth to bite very gently as she picks up and moves her cubs. If you had Bengal tiger front teeth, you'd be strongly anchored into your jaw. You could bite and hold tight while dragging something as heavy as 5 times your own weight.
Sit down their teeth.
Yeah. Or a crocodile. A crocodile's front teeth are all shaped like cones and have sharp tips. They bite well but come out easily. And new ones grow in very slowly. So a crocodile's front teeth are always changing and are often different sizes. Fun fact, that crocodiles can't clean their own teeth. They open their mouths for small birds called plovers to pick leftover food off their teeth. If you had crocodile front teeth, your teeth would stick out even when you closed your mouth. You wouldn't need to open wide when you went to the dentist or gave a toothy grin.
How would you brush your teeth?
Oh. Or what about a camel? A young camel's front teeth are long, strong, and have very sharp edges. They're just right for nipping off tough, thorny desert plants. A fun fact, baby camels' front teeth erupt through their gums by the time they're 14 days old. Like you, camels have 2 sets of teeth. Camels get their adult front teeth when they're about 5 years old. If you had camel front teeth and ate through tough stuff 8 hours a day, as camels do, by the time you were a grown-up, your front teeth would be no more than stubs. Animal teeth could be cool for a while, but you don't use your front teeth to cut down trees or scare off enemies. You don't need them to dig tunnels or bite really tough stuff. And you never lift the family car with your teeth, even for fun. So what kind of front teeth are right for you?
Regular teeth.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm kind of liking the rattlesnake teeth. Luckily, you don't have to choose. The teeth that replace those you lost will be people teeth. They'll be what you need to bite apples, carrots, and corn on the cob. Just what you need to help you talk. And best of all, to show off when you smile. The end. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
High five.
It's
Good
my
job.
favorite book after all.
Awesome. Have a good day, guys.
You too.